Okay. Hi, everybody. Today is Monday, March 25th. My name is Karen Batty, and if you are on this call live or you're watching a recording, it's probably because you're thinking about Pampered Chef and about giving it a try. So if you are a new consultant, I encourage you to grab a pen and a paper because over the next 10, 15, 20 minutes, I will probably answer a lot of your questions, but it also might spur on even more questions. So you'll want to jot them down because at the end, there will definitely be time for Q&A. And of course, if you're watching the recording, you want to write down your questions and get back in touch with the person who gave you this recording so you can get all of your questions answered. All right, I'm going to do a little screen share here. All right, so you're thinking about Pampered Chef. Well, when it comes to a business like this, there's lots of reasons why people consider it. How many of you, mainly you're looking for income? Okay, couple, all right. How many of you are thinking, I'm just doing this because it looks like a ball? Anybody doing it for fun? Yeah. Vicky's raised her hand for both things. You know what? I agree. There are a lot of reasons. There are a lot of ways to make money, but not all of them are this fun. They also say that almost 3/4 of Americans would love to be their own boss. How many of you are like, yeah, I'm in it because I want to be my own boss? Okay. And flexibility. That's probably one of the best things about having a Pampered Chef business is the ability to work it around your life, your family, your priorities. You will definitely have training with Pampered Chef, but as trainers, we are not your bosses. We are not here to dictate to you what you do. You set the goals for your business, and we work with you to make them a reality. All right? So you are in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Raise your hand if you're thinking to yourself, I have no sales experience. I don't even know what I'm going to be doing. Oh, I didn't see any hands go up. Wow, because usually most people considering this business haven't had any sales experience. And guess what? It's okay if you haven't, because this is the Pampered Chef home office. It is based out of Chicago. This building is the size of 10 football fields. It houses our distribution center as well as customer service, our product development team, our recipe development team, and people who work to give us images that we can post on Facebook, and of course, so we can have people order online and all that kind of good thing. So this is what you're backed by. When you become a Pampered Chef consultant, it's almost like you have a little Pampered Chef franchise. And along with this company that backs us, there's online training plus personal support from the person who invited you to this call. The home office will give you training, and then you've got your personal trainer to help you where the rubber meets the road to create the business of your dreams. Sound good? Yeah. And this is just a few of the people on our team. This was a director retreat that we had. So you've got a team of directors who work together for all their strengths. Some of us are great at sales. Some of us are great online. Some of us are great with technology. Some of us aren't. But in and amongst this great director team, pretty much we've got all the bases covered. So you will have the support that you need. So it really doesn't matter what you come to the table with as far as a background. If you've got a willingness to learn and you want to try new things, you are going to have a blast here and you'll get everything you need. So I know a few of you raised your hands for, yeah, I would like to earn extra income. So here's the Show Me the Money page. When you're a brand new consultant, you start off with a base of a 20% commission rate. However, it goes up from there each month. When you sell over 750 in sales, which is about a show and a half or a show and a quarter, then you're up to 22%. When you sell over 1250 in a month, you're up to 23%. You could tell on here when you sell over 25, you're up to 2,500, you're up to 24%, and over 4,000 is 25%. Now, the national show average is 650. So just 2 average parties a month, you're going to hit the 1250 mark, and you're going to be making about a 23% commission. 23% of 650 is $149. So the average brand new consultant is averaging about $150 per party. And then you can decide from there how many parties is great for you. Some people do live parties, some people do virtual parties, some people do a blend of each, and you get to decide how many you're going to do each week. And if you want to take a week or two or even a month off, you can do that. But the income doesn't stop there. When you become a Pampered Chef consultant, if you'd like, you can also become part of our management team. And unlike corporate America, where you have to, wait for someone to die or retire in order to get a promotion, that is not the case with Pampered Chef. You can give yourself raises and promotions right away. With just one team member, you'll become a senior consultant, and you give yourself a 1% raise. With your second team member, and it goes up to 2%, and on and on. And like I said, we can do parties in many ways, and you can decide what's right for you. The top left, you can see we do in-home cooking shows where we make a recipe with a group of people, and they shop right there on the spot. Now, some people do mainly in-home parties, exclusively in-home parties. On the top right, you'll see we can do virtual parties. Most of the virtual parties are held through Facebook events or Facebook groups. And a host invites her friends to the event or the group, and there's a link on there for online shopping. And you simply post for a few days. And our team is awesome. We have a virtual party committee who has created outlines for virtual theme shows. So if you can copy and paste into an event or a group, you can have a great virtual party. And there are people who only do virtual parties. And then there are those of us who are kind of hybrids, and we do a little bit of each. Did you guys know that there's an outlet with Pampered Chef? Yeah, the outlet is retired items that are no longer in the catalog. Pampered Chef will keep them around for a little while things are under warranty for replacements. And then after that, they'll sell them on the outlet at a discount. Until about a year or so ago, outlet orders were separate from cooking shows. But now people can order outlet items at parties just like they can order anything else. So you get to promote that as well. And then in addition to the different kind of parties, people can just click to shop on your website. Most of us consultants, once we've been in business for a little while, most of us create Facebook groups for our customers. So we can keep them up to date on Pampered Chef recipes and specials. And of course, we can post the link for ordering right into that group. So even people who aren't at a party, if they want to purchase something, they can just click to shop on your website. And you get paid the same percentage for all of those different sales. Any questions so far? Nope? Okay. So you might be thinking, okay, Karen, that all sounds well and good, but I'm just not sure if now is the right time. So let me tell you a little bit about what makes March such an amazing time to consider putting your toe in the water and giving this business a try. You have probably already heard the news that Pampered Chef is offering, for March only, a $39 kit. And it's valued at $140. So if one of the things that might have been holding you back from giving this business a try in the past was the startup cost, oh my goodness, now's the time. My kids came home last weekend, because my kids are grown and gone. We ordered out pizza, and I spent way more than $39 just to order out pizza for one night for 3 adult children and myself. But even more excitedly than that, when you sign up in the month of March and you sell just $12.50 in your first 30 days, now remember, the national show average is how much?
$650.
$650. So how many parties do you have to do in your first 30 days on average to reach $1,250 in sales? Two. Yep, just two. And when you hit $1,250 in your first 30 days, Pampered Chef is going to give you 250 Pampered Chef dollars. Normally, they give a new consultant 100 Pampered Chef dollars for hitting $1,250 in the first 30 days. But when you sign in March, it's 250. Now, you might think, wow, what can I use these Pampered Chef dollars for? You can use them for products and paperwork. But what's really cool is, as consultants, we don't pay full price for our products, okay? Right now, take a look at these. On the top left, you'll see the stainless nonstick wok. It's $240. Then it says sample stainless nonstick wok. When you're a consultant, you have access to that sample price, okay? Then on the top right, you'll see our quick cooker. That's our awesome pressure cooker. You'll see the price is $240, but then you'll see sample quick cooker for $120. And then our new large round platter at the bottom normally sells for $650. The sample price is $32.50. So if you are buying brand new products and you're buying those samples, they're going to be 50% off. Now, some products aren't 50% off. Other products are anywhere from 20 to 50% off. But the sample ones, and we're allowed one of each, we can get at 50% off. So that means your 250 Pampered Chef dollars could turn into $500 worth of new spring products for zero out-of-pocket costs. Because you apply your discount to it, you get your sample at your half price, and you can pay for the difference with those Pampered Chef dollars. Pretty cool, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. $250 can turn into $500 worth of products for your kitchen. And again, it's only a couple of parties. So if you try out a few shows and it turns out this isn't your thing, you can stop. But keep all the products and keep all the memories. And then go your merry way, keeping all those products in your kitchen for the next 20 years. Now, the other thing that's nice about starting at this time of year is we earn trips at the Pampered Chef. And we all have from January 1st till 2019 till December 31st, 2019 to earn an incentive trip. Now, when I was new, I started in March. And guess what? I earned an incentive trip my first year in business. So it is not too late for you to sign on and earn a trip for 4 to Disney. Wouldn't that be a nice bonus? That's in addition to your income and in addition to all the free products and the flexibility and the fun and everything else. And guys, I got to tell you, in the Pampered Chef world, we call April the other November, okay? For most people intuitively believe that November is a great time to have a party, and it is, because right around the corner is Thanksgiving and then Christmas and Hanukkah, and there's just parties every time you turn around and reasons to give gifts. So yes, it's a great time to be a consultant. But we call April the other November. And why is that? Think about it. What's right around the corner? Mother's Day, which is pretty big in the Pampered Chef world. Bridal registries and bridal showers and weddings. Barbecue season. Father's Day, and we've got great grilling tools and great knives. And by the way, guys look at Pampered Chef like Home Depot for the kitchen, or as a guy told me at a party about a week ago, Snap-on for the kitchen, because Snap-on tools come right through your door, just like Pampered Chef. Yeah. So it is a great time to put your toe in the water. And keep in mind, you're not deciding, oh, do I want to marry Pampered Chef? Do I want to get married and have babies and take out a mortgage? No, no, no. All you're deciding is, do you want to try out a couple of parties to see if it's a good fit for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. My daughter's calling. I'll get it later. So, would you like to know Anybody wondering, okay, if I decided to give this a try, what would I need to do? What are my next steps? What am I committing myself to? It's pretty easy. Step one is order your kit. You can do that on the website of the person who invited you here. It'll probably take you less than 5 minutes to order the kit. And these are the 3 kits that are available this month. You've got the $39 kit on the far right. In the middle is the deluxe kit. It's $159. It's $650 worth of product. I don't know about you guys, but I spend more than $159 on an average grocery shopping trip, and 4 days later, I have absolutely nothing to show for it. And then the ultimate kit, that's for the go big or go home people. It's $249, but guess what? It's over $1,000 worth of product. Okay. Now remember, the average income from a party is about $149. So if you get the $39 or the $159 kit, you'll probably make your money back in about 1 party. If you get the ultimate kit, you'll probably pay that off in 2 parties. Okay. And then that's it. You try out a few shows with your family and friends and you see how you like it. And I remember when I was considering this, I thought to myself, okay, what's the worst that can happen? And I thought, I will have a kitchen full of products. I will have some money in my pocket because I've got enough siblings. I'm one of 6 kids, so I've got 5 siblings. I figured they'd all could have 1 party. And then I would stop and I would go back to my real job. But I'm still here 22 years later, because then there's thinking about what's the best that could happen, right? If you're like me, the best is you haven't even thought of the best. This can exceed your wildest dreams. Okay. And hey, do we have Samantha on there? Samantha.
Yes, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Had to get the mute button.
I know you've got dogs and a baby at home, so I wasn't sure if you had to run. So Samantha,
I do. No.
So so how long ago did you order your kit? Can't remember the exact date.
It was the last week of February.
So you could get in on the was it
The Rock Rock.
Rock, yes. Okay. So you've been in business just about 4 weeks now.
Yes. Yep.
Great. So so how many parties have you done so far?
Well, since my launch party was March 7th, and since that, so including that one, I'm closing my 8th one tomorrow.
Wow. And you work
well, my 7th and 8th parties are closing tomorrow.
Right? And you work full time?
I do. I work full time, 40 hours a week. I'm a purchaser. I work in purchasing. I'm a buyer at a wholesale food distributor.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a new mom, so I have a 5-month-old baby, which takes a lot of time away from when I'm not at work.
Yeah. So how many like in-home parties did you do versus how many virtual parties?
I did my launch party at home, and then I did an in-home show with at my mom's house and one at my cousin's house, and then the other 5 have all been virtual.
Great. Yeah. And have you run those virtual parties like concurrently so that you're not just running one at a time, but you're just kind of posting the same?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what a lot of
Absolutely. So my
Mm-hmm.
first set, I did 4 all at once with my first toes in the water virtual parties. I did 4. I ran them from I think Wednesday or Thursday and through Sunday, and then closed with the hosts on Monday or Tuesday. And it was very easy. I copy and pasted from one to the other. I'd pick a post to do and then copy and paste it into all of the parties each time.
Right.
If I needed to, but.
So, how much have you figured out how much money you've made so far?
I checked today. My commission so far for the month of March is up to $770.
Wow.
So your income.
My income. Yep, that's what I'll get paid out.
Wow.
So my sales so far, I have over 2,300 submitted and 850 in the open 2 parties to submit tomorrow.
So hitting 1250 in your first 30 days wasn't really a problem.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I've already got my first 100 Pampered Chef dollars, spent them, and the product is coming tomorrow. And I'll get my next 100 tomorrow once I submit these parties.
Yay! Have you got anything picked out for that Pampered Chef dollars you got coming in?
I don't yet. I was thinking of waiting because isn't there a kit enhancement
There
coming
is
up?
enhancement month in April, yes, when our discount will be at least 40% on all products. Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to save it for that.
Yeah. So Samantha, before you signed, did you have any concerns, anything that you were nervous about?
Oh, I didn't think I would have the time. You know, working and then having the baby. When would I have the time to go do shows or, you know, put stuff together and even think about it?
Yeah.
That was probably my biggest concern.
Mm-hmm.
And then not making any money. I didn't think I would get any bookings.
And so how is your April looking? Have you got any bookings from your March parties?
I do. So I have 2 virtual parties that are actually going to start later this week that'll go into April. So they'll actually be submitted for April shows. And then I have, I think, 4 more virtuals and a cooking show all booked as well.
Awesome. So the wheels are in motion. That's great. Now, if you had any advice to give to someone who's just thinking about the business, what would it be?
Well, to utilize you or whoever else is, you know, there to mentor, because I'm asking you questions all the time, and it's very helpful. But then to just be persistent and, you know, reach out and make a personal connection with everyone that you're contacting. You know, if they say no the first time, ask again.
Yeah, it might change their mind. Absolutely. Okay, well, Samantha, thank you so much for sharing. And now we will open it up to questions.
Mm-hmm.
This is Vicki. I have a question.
Sure.
So mine is mostly time too, but geez, Samantha just gave me such inspiration. Because I have a full-time job too, which is more like 50 hours a week sometimes. But do you, once you have your, you know, in your 30 days, you do your 1250, and then if things start to slow down or, you know, people aren't signing up as quickly, is there a time where you lapse and you can't be a consultant anymore?
As long as you submit 150 in sales once every 6 months, you're a consultant.
Wow.
Yeah, so
that's not too scary.
Yeah, easy peasy. But Vicki, we are here. You've got people here to support you. So if things start to slow down, what you want to do is don't wait too long. Contact the trainer. I had a new consultant. She hadn't gotten any parties from a virtual party. I gave her a message to send to people as they placed orders. And before she knew it, she had 2 more virtual parties booked. So we're here to help you for sure. So don't wait too long. Don't wait till, you know, things, you know, you've gone through everything and now it's like, oh, the party's closed. There's nothing else to do. Now what?
Right. Yeah, I have two virtuals next week, so that'll be my first 2 real parties, you know.
Yeah.
So
and
good.
To people who are thinking about virtuals, most of the people that I know that do virtual parties, they pick Samantha was saying, like a Wednesday through Sunday. And you just tell everybody, this is when I'm doing my next batch of virtual parties. And it's easy for people to say yes to. They don't have to clean their house. They don't have to like rearrange the schedule or, you know, hide the dog or anything like that. They're just like, yeah, sure. Yeah, set me up one of those. And they just
stay in your pajamas.
Stay in your pajamas, right, exactly. And so if you say, here's when I'm running my next batch of virtual parties, you can have 3 or 4 of them going at the same time. You take the outline that our team has given you and you just pop them in.
Right.
And each one will have its own link for online ordering, because when you set up a party on your website, automatically a link is created that is unique to that show. So super easy.
That's That's what I have to work on.
Well, you're brand new.
I know. I just feel like I should know everything right now.
No. You definitely shouldn't. And you know what? I'm so glad Samantha said one of the pieces of advice she would give is stay in close contact with your mentor.
Right. Definitely.
Vicki, who's your director?
Michelle.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm Michelle's director, and let me tell you, she called me almost every single day for the first 3 months of business. She always had a question. She was always like, hi, it's me again. And then it got to the point where she wouldn't even say hi, it was Michelle. She'd just start talking.
You know who it is. Yeah, well, good. Then I won't mind getting her ear once in a while.
Absolutely. And we always say the people that contact us the most tend to be the most successful. Because let's face it, most of us don't go to school to become a person who does direct sales.
Right.
So there's just, and you know, different things that we do in life give us, you know, certain strengths so that some parts of this business come naturally to us, but then there's going to be other parts that don't come naturally. And I will tell you, I've been doing this for 22 years and I've been a trainer for 21 of those 22 years. And I will tell you, absolutely everybody comes and has some parts of this business fall very naturally into place. And every single person comes to this business and has some parts of this business that absolutely do not fall naturally into place. So all you have to do is find out what parts aren't falling naturally into place and find out how to do it. All of it's learnable.
Right.
You know? So,
definitely.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely keep in touch. Okay. All right. Any other burning questions? Okay. Well, we've got until the end of March to have people sign on with the $39 kit and the $250 Pampered Chef dollars. Oh, that's amazing. So please, I encourage you, if you have been thinking about this for more than 10 minutes, just hop on and give it a try. You got nothing to lose, especially this month. If you do have other questions, get in touch with the person who invited you here right away so you can get things, get your questions answered. And if it looks like you can find a way to give a couple shows a try, the worst that can happen, like I said, is you got a kitchen full of Pampered Chef products, some money in your pocket, and some great fun memories. All right. Okay.
Thank you.
Any other questions, comments before we call it a night?
Nothing.
Okay.
Thanks, Karen.